Hey, y'all, thanks for joining me. So this is another Geek Life request, and so I just did the VE Day where the Netherlands were honoring the Canadian soldiers for liberating Holland. And so the next one that he wants to see is, he said you worried about this generation. Stop worrying. And so I brought it up, what he wants, and it's the Netherlands Defense Academy. So I'm really excited to get into that. And I am worried about this generation or the next generation. But I think I was worried about them when the global war on terror kicked off, and was totally wrong, because those kids went over and handled business, and there's no doubt in my mind, if there's another war, a righteous war, if there is such a thing, that whatever generation it is, they will pick up the sword and they will continue to move forward. So let me just get us into the intro and right into the video, y'all.
Je bent officier, wat ben je als persoon?
Hier wil ik gewoon bij horen.
Op cruciale momenten dat met een knoop door moet hakken, moet je gewoon een leider hebben die dat beslist.
Ik ben hartstikke trots.
En ik wil ook gewoon heel graag iets doen voor de maatschappij.
Society is looking for answers to complex peacekeeping and security issues. Our armed forces need to be effective internationally, as well as versatile and flexible. These armed forces rely on the commitment and quality of their people, on effective leadership. The Netherlands Defense Academy trains our future leaders.
De Nederlandse Defensie Academie besteedt enorm veel aandacht aan het thema leiderschap, omdat leiderschap toolbox is waarmee je uiteindelijk met jezelf het beste uit anderen kan halen. Inspireren, ethiek, oordeelsvorming, het grote geheel, uiteindelijk de gezamenlijke doelstellingen bereiken.
En om dat te kunnen doen, moeten we observeren. We moeten de omgeving waarnemen en in kaart brengen.
We really put our candidates to the test. They need to show courage and creativity, be able to reflect, to act with authority, and sometimes be like a parent.
Teamwork, samenwerken en beslissingen nemen.
Ik denk dat wij in Nederland op het gebied van leiderschap wel voorlopen, ja. Dat we heel erg bezig zijn met de mens achter de leider. En dat we heel erg op zoek zijn naar hoe kunnen we de kwaliteiten die mensen hebben integreren in hun leiderschap.
Ze testen ons zwaar omdat je straks in extreme omstandigheden en onverwachte situaties ten alle tijde je werk moet kunnen doen.
Which leader will hold his ground? Who really shows he is willing and able to do it? That's the officer who's up to the task. military skills and personal development, but also academic studies and language learning. Our students can expect an intensive training period. The focus is on personal development, the human side of being an officer, and you will get proper coaching.
In de praktijk moet je in een split second beslissingen kunnen maken. En om dat te kunnen doen moet je sterk in je schoenen staan en niet twijfelen op zo'n momenten. En daar worden wij ook voor opgeleid.
De Nederlandse Defensie Academie besteedt heel erg veel aandacht aan persoonsvorming, omdat Defensie wil dat je als mens het allerbeste uit jezelf moet kunnen halen.
Building both in.
All right, let me just pause it right here for a second. So to the geek life, you're right. Stop worrying, and even when I was a young Marine, we had to do all these. You have to figure out and be able to lead how to get through certain situations. Whether it's using a ladder and two barrels to forward something. And you're being graded every time you're doing this, and it forms your mind to think in a certain way. So these academies are awesome. This is the best that Holland has to offer, the brightest, and they'll be fine, and they'll be leading the younger kids, and they'll have a sound background. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I understand why and where, why and what they're doing to get these young men and women into the officer ranks and be able to figure out what the mission is and how to get that done and to be the very best that they can be for your country. So it's so bitchin'.
Insight and character. Recognizing and overcoming fears, developing essential individual qualities, preparing thoroughly for performing in extreme situations.
Ze proberen je pijn te doen om te kijken hoe ver ze kunnen gaan. Dus ja, ook als er sprake is van geweld, is het van belang dat je wel nog je kopje erbij kunt houden.
Persoonsvorming is natuurlijk een van de 3 pijlers hier op de KMA. En het kadettenkoor is dan bij uitstek het middel om aan je persoonsvorming te werken.
The political situation at home and abroad is changing fast, and so is technology. A good leader adapts to these changes, or is even one step ahead. Our experts conduct independent scientific research to develop and test new insights to make military operations even more effective. The officer setting his course in the field will do so based on in-depth scientific research.
Ja, de bacheloropleiding is ook geaccrediteerd. Dus het is een officiële wetenschappelijke bachelor. We krijgen ook gewoon een geaccrediteerd diploma mee.
To be able to act globally, we need to be able to communicate properly with people from other cultures by mastering languages at the Languages Center, from English to Russian. Exchange programs lead to cross-fertilization. This is good for us and for our partner countries. Unique bachelor's and master's course programs. A good leader is committed to lifelong learning. The Netherlands Defence Academy makes this possible.
Yeah, very, very, very good. Yeah, I might have overstated it a few months back that I was worried about this generation. I think it wouldn't take long for a conflict to spool every country up to where, especially if you attack a country, you're going to get that sense of country pride, just like they did when Pearl Harbor bombed Hawaii. America, you had guys that were quitting school. They were begging to get into the military, and they were 16 years old. Some of them even lied. I think you would see that again if someone attacked, knocked down those two World Trade Center buildings. That pisses people off, and you might not like everything that goes on in your country, but by God, it's your country. Now, I think that's the stance you would take if somebody was to, go over there in Amsterdam and bomb Amsterdam and as a terrorist or whatever. It's going to piss a lot of people off, and they're going to want to go do their part to seek revenge on what has happened to their people. So, yeah, it was probably overstated, but I hope this day and age that we don't have any wide-ranging conflicts anymore. But I just don't trust our politicians to keep us out of killing one another. I've never understood how that works. Just killing people who I don't know, man. But that's the way conflicts are solved, and will be hundreds of years after I'm gone. But yeah, that was a great video. Netherlands Defense Academy. It was pretty awesome. All right, y'all. I'm going to get us out of here. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye now.